You're a Warhammer fan. Okay. What kind of Warhammer fan are you? A game made for nobody is a game made for everybody? No, that's not right. A game made for everybody is a game made for nobody. Game made... Fuck, my teeth look yellow. A game made for nobody? A game made for everybody is a game made for nobody. And that's some of the rhetoric that you'll be hearing if you stroll on down to boomer-infested Facebook or Zoomer-controlled X. If you've been living under a rock, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying live under a rock, dude. If you don't know what's going on with the Custodes and your sole point of gaming news is the outer circle, you got a lot of problems. I can't wait to get that 20 cents. Oh man, I'm going to get that 20 cents. I cannot offer anything new to the conversation. Would Macca? I don't know. I'm not Macca. I'm not I can't offer anything new to the conversation. I got out of Warhammer 40k officially in 2014. I had recently moved back from Queensland to Melbourne and started playing with some of the guys I used to play with in 2008. During that time, I played Tau allies with Imperial Fists, with the landing shield in between them. The Tau would be on top with a bunch of missiles, and then you'd have the Lysander and his boys underneath, and the space shield here, then the Tau, and then the missiles, and it was bad. I looked at that and said, this is not the game I got into, because I played for fluff. The story was the thing I really liked about the game, and that's just not how it was ending up for me. I was chasing scores and trying to be the number one 40k boy, the 40k master. Does anyone watch Pokemon? How disturbing is that? Ash Ketchum made up the idea of Pokemon Master. It wasn't a thing. And then he tried to achieve something without any established goals or what a Pokemon Master is. He's the sole contributor of what a Pokemon Master is. What the hell, man? Like, I could just say I'm a 40k Jupilopan. I don't know what a Jupilopan is. I'm not going to make whatever goals are for Jupilopan, but I am now 40k Jupilopan. Sidetracked. I'm bipartisan in it. I think 40k became mainstream a long time ago. Primaris was a horrible decision, and I dislike them. Probably could have been weaned in a little bit better with correct storytelling and world building, but they failed to do so. And then again with the Necrons redo, I dislike that as well.
Why? Why was I programmed to feel pain?
Some people are saying that this is another one of those times where Games Workshop could have made this change to their fluff with correct storytelling and world building. The one thing that we do not have change here is the contempt Games Workshop shows for their customer base. Some videos that I would recommend on watching on the subject would be Lutheran09, Luthine, Luton, Latine, Lutini. I also stumbled across Edemion, close resemblance to Macca in some aspects. That aside, I do not think clones exist. Did I get that right? Moving on. Though clearly a bias this dude has in fighting the culture war, whether that exists or not, I'll leave that up to you. I do not care. You care enough to make a YouTube video out of it? Shut up. I just want the money. Doing it for the money. I'm doing it for the tea. I got my Eevee cup with apple and cinnamon tea. That's a delicious taste of getting hit in the face by a culture war. Having some crunches? Good girl. Crunchy, crunchy. Yummy, yummy. There is so many people putting their little fingers in the pie of this whole situation. They will break it down to you being either it's a social engineering point, it's a... If you search the topic of female custodes, you're going to find a lot of material on that. From news articles in the Daily Mail through to YouTube videos and probably podcasts too. A lot of people have blamed the shareholder statistics, being BlackRock and Vanguard, making up a big portion of the stockholders at GW. BlackRock, I believe, released a statement many years ago stating that they would like to enforce EDI and other progressive ideals into workspaces. That video can be searched for on the wider internet at your free will, or you could just take my word for it, but who am I? I'm nobody. Why are you even watching this? Being stated here, BlackRock has stopped some of their ESG initiatives due to backlash. Some people are going to say that, hey, Kat, they just put that out there because that's a subversion of what's going on. They double down on the ESG. Okay, all right, cool, all right, whoa, don't do whatever you're doing. And then you have people like Arch going on to other channels explaining the situation to them here.
Unironically, okay.
Dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe.
Wonderful clip there. This is an incredible lazy way to introduce female custos to the setting by gaslighting, essentially gaslighting their customer base, saying that they've always been there. This isn't the first time the GW has done that, like the Primaris and the stupid freaking Necrons that now have feelings.
Why was I programmed to feel pain?
In some groups that I've been to, are denouncing this due to the lazy writing, or maybe because they're misogynists. I'm sure that is a portion of it as well. There's a portion of people that are probably misogynists and they don't want their golden boys to be golden gender neutral. For me, again, I don't care. I gotta tell you this, I don't care one way or another. You could have Tau beating Chaos Space Marines in close combat. That's when I lost interest. I moved to Horus Heresy. I moved to Horus Heresy a long time ago. I love the Horus Heresy. It's a great game, terrific game. Not 2.0, that's not a great game. That's a horrible game. Don't like it. It's horrible. It's not my thing. Do not like it. Why am I talking like this? There's a lot of people here, a lot of stakeholders, lots of stakeholders. There's a lot of talk in and around groups of the hobby. Many little tiny groups and many large. Facebook, in person, on Telegram, on skywriting in the plane stuff in the sky with... Oh my god, what am I doing here? What am I doing? How does Macca do this shit? Lots of talk from a lot of confusing people. A lot of anime profile pictures that are complaining about this. If not, they have that Doge thing for some reason. A lot of them have that are complaining, the complaints department. But then a lot of the people that are pro this have a picture looking like this. But that's just my perspective. I am probably wrong. It's probably what you think, dear viewer. You are correct, not me. Please guide my wistful hands into the ever-knowing truth about the situation. For I am only here to give you small amounts of hay to feed your horse that will ride you to ever glory on the hills of Games Workshop, my lord. What's wrong with you? Are you on drugs? I'm not on drugs. I'm doing the video and then I'll take my damn drugs. 10th edition Custodes Codex is the weakest out of all armies. I almost got into a fight with someone in the street over 8th edition. I'm not touching 10th edition without a YouTube poll. That's me touching it. I'm touching it. This is my YouTube poll touching 10th edition. Look at it. Festering piece of shit. Look, it's another anime picture. Let's not hold that against them. This has been shared around a lot. I'm a female player. I play... They're going to say, I'm a female player. I have Ultramarines, Orcs, Chaos Marines, and I collect various minis that I enjoy, like Grimeldus. From now on, I will be 3D printing. I will pirate your books and share them with all my friends for free. Then it degenerates into a tirade of sarcasm and weirdness. Oh, pick me, pick me. Another interesting tweet that's been floating around from this Mia Mel Corvada, from this person. You may have noticed I have been tweeting a lot of pictures with my clothes on recently. That was because I wanted Warhammer to send me free stuff. But the new Custodes Codex looks so bad that I'm never wearing clothes again. Here's some ka-ching for my fellow Custodes enjoyers. Here's a tweet from whoever this person is, Backwards R. Backwards R goes on to say, I'm happy that you made it so Custodes can be women. I don't play the game, but I'm planning to start soon. With the cost of living, good luck, buddy. Good luck, Backwards R. I love this change. Once they remove the genocidal and misogynistic language from the game completely, I might consider starting to play it myself. I always thought that with Warhammer Kids would be the shift of trying to make 40k a lot more family friendly. And I know something about family friendly. They try to appeal to children, yet children don't have any money. They need to get their parents to buy the items, and then the parents say, this is way too expensive. Try anything else. Helicopter jousting, that's cheaper than this. And then, it scales down, or surfing, or, I don't know, swimming, or play tennis. That's cheaper than Warhammer. There's a lot of things. Cocaine. Cocaine's cheaper than Warhammer. Go into that, little Jimmy. Here's some cocaine. People are bringing up the old tweet of warmer. People are bringing up the old tweet that Warhammer is for everybody. Back to boomer-infested Facebook. This person is asking, where's the female Custodes models? Warhammer 40,000 replying, any of them could be female under those helmets. That's not good enough. I want dreadnoughts with big ass booties. I'm not going to put that in there. I want dreadnoughts with... What about my voluptuous dreadnoughts from Box? Is there any female Box dreadnoughts? Oh wow, that could be considered something. This anime person kept on going on. I don't know how real any of these tweets are. They could be fabricated by either side. They do. This anime person kept on going on. We have some receipts here, people getting blocked. I hear you saying cat. Meow, meow. It's not new, no one, that's not new. Don't try doing that, that's not new. But I can hear you also saying underneath, or maybe in between the meows and crying cat, cat. Oh. You're not offering anything new to the conversation. Why are you even talking? Why should I listen to you? Well, you shouldn't. I'm glad you are. We're just having a conversation here, buddy. Chill the fuck out. Holy fuck, okay? Everyone gets a soapbox. I'm just here for you to tell me how wrong I am. Oh man, tea. Tea is pretty good. But I can hear you say cat, yeah. I can hear you say, I do hear you. I'm not offering anything new to this conversation. I'm just giving you a really bad, round, bias idea of it. So what can I offer? I know, let's look at some memes. We've got this one here. It's a SpongeBob meme, so that's the highest of IQ memes. Female Custodes is being held up by a fish that is Games Workshop. I'm Canon. Fans who apparently are an underwater squirrel. No, you ain't. You ain't. This looks to be from some comedy film, which I cannot remember off the top of my head, as I've not seen it, only the memes. It's banana boys, not banana ladies, and that's a scientific fact. El emperado con los Custodes. Melcodores con las Custodes. Bueno. Better than the previous meme. It is ma'am. Yes. From popular culture. Star Wars mix. 40k community apparently are stormtroopers. Games Workshop is old Obi-Wan Kenobi. There have always been female custodians. Isn't it custodes? Oh, there you go. Put that down in the comments. Do you think it's custodes or custodians? Given that it says custodes on the box set, I'm going to say it's custodes. But hey, Games Workshop were wrong about the female Marines. I suppose they're wrong about their own wording. Warhammer Official. Since the first of 10,000 were created, there have always been female custodians. We've always been at war with East Asia. Ah, yes. The reference to 1984. Terrific. I like it how both sides try to push this idea that 1984 is either coming from whatever political spectrum you like. Great Wars should be a terrific war. Flower meme. You got the yelly flower saying female space marines, and then you have the shy. Ooh, geez, calm down, guys. It's just a little game. Who cares about the gender of a little piece of plastic? It's not a big deal. Classic flower meme. Delicious. Love it. Good one. Good one. But you could reverse that as well. Like, that works reversed, right? So it could be like, geez, calm down. Wait, geez, calm down, guys. It's just a game, alright? Just a game. Just pull your head in. Why would I listen to something that gets peed on by a dog? My emperor. A second gender has hit the Adeptus Custodes. Good meme. Next meme. We have, I don't know what this is. This is way too vibrant. I don't know what that Legman is there. What the hell is going on? We have the South Park mashup one with the standard marketing team cartoon meme at the top and then Cartman at the bottom. Yep, cool. Well, low effort. Warhammer 2023, you've got the bolt gun, I assume, video game, and then Warhammer 2024. Why didn't they make that dude a Primaris dude in that bolt gun game? Man, I hated that game. I really hated that fucking game. I got stuck. The game was just glitched. I couldn't walk through a door. Checked everything, no clip through the whole stage. Tried to undo it, tried to reload, tried to do it again. Game was just complete trash. Bin. This meme also goes in the bin. Next meme. The Content Turtle meme from, I think, is like Kung Fu Panda or something, or some crap like that. The spirit of Malkador in the warp, seeing how his dream of creating 10-foot-tall, muscular female demigod warriors finally came true. Finally in a piece. Is that what Malkador wanted? I hated Malkador, man. So many Primarchs punch that dude. Like, Jesus, get a hint, bro. The next meme. Female Custodes. Clamstodes. Okay. Your franchise is dead. It was dead a long time ago. Get out of here, Terminator meme. I do not trust you. Put a chick in it. Make her lame and promiscuous. That's some low effort meme. If the Silver Surfer can have bobs, so can the Adeptus Custodes, Melkador the Sigillite. Did he really want this? Is this really the thing? I need to reread my heresy books. Next meme. Another manipulation of the Warhammer thing. Oh my god. Is that all our memes? That's all of our memes. And there are many more memes that are very, very bad. Horrible, even. Worse than that, somehow. So you can thank me because I didn't expose you to them. I got you. So this begs the question, what's the next step? What's going to happen now? Well, Games Workshop's stock price is going down, and that could be due to anything. Don't think it would be because of a line or a paragraph or even a story inside a codex. It's just not going to happen. Them being in the news, having negative backlash, perhaps. But let's see what happens in a month or a quarter, and then we can safely gauge whether Games Workshop have lost any significant amounts of money. But if you go down the whole idea of Vanguard, then they'll be fine. Games Workshop could probably weather at least 3 or 5 years of really poor sales before it really hurt them anyway. They have other franchises like their video games and soon to be TV series to break into the mainstream sector. Could be many, I just hit the mic. Could be many reasons why that's the case. Here I am talking with my hands because I don't want to feel like I'm a psycho to you, you know, because that'd be weird, wouldn't it? Will this be the line that people leave the hobby for? I left it a long time ago. Fucking towel beating my cornate crap bullshit. What are you going to do? That's my question. So please feel free to put down in the comments below. I'd love to get a gauge of what the outer circle, viewer base, or fans, or haters, what they're going to do. And let it spiral out of control. I'm not a cop. Say whatever you want. Do whatever you want down there in the comment section. It's your comment section. You the people decide. And remember, violence is the ultimate authority. Remember that when you're down there in the comments being all like, oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. I love female custodians. Oh, I hate them. Some people have just said, some people have said that this is Games Workshop testing the water to try and get female space marines into their setting. My hard guess was they were going to have female space marines by 2020. I was saying that in 2017. That was a long time ago, unfortunately. So I was wrong, but they're still coming. It's progress. It's industry. You can't stop that. Where does that leave the individual? Hey, I want to play 40k, and I don't want to play with stinking female marines or whatever. Well, you're in luck, dear viewer. There's a lot of people that play editions of Warhammer, specifically 2nd and 3rd. So maybe try your hand at that. It's really more of a question from me to you. What is from here? There's a lot of options. You can try and fight the big Games Workshop machine. You can't fight it. We've tried multiple times. Us, Texans, it's all really I know. They failed. And if Texans are going to fail, what chance do you have? But don't let that stifle you. Do what you feel is right. Wait, no, don't do that. You're wrong. There's only one right way of thinking, and the right way of thinking is what Games Workshop tells you to do. If you do not support Games Workshop, you do not support democracy. You must support democracy. If you do not, you will be destroyed under the foot of democracy. I am democracy. That's good democracy. I love democracy. Give me democracy. Give me democracy. I want some of the democracy. Democracy. So where to from here? I ask you. I am out of the 40k scene. I play Heresy occasionally now and only do it for events. It's really more for the people and being involved in a community. Outside of that, I really don't have much of investment on the 30k lore side of things anymore because they've just destroyed it with the novels. It went so bad. Such a strong starting point, and it just went to crap. It's like, disgusting. Ugh. Hey, subjective viewpoint. We're allowed to have them, right? No. I'm fundamentally, objectively, and subjectively wrong. Well, I don't want to be right. If we're all right, could you imagine a world where we were all right? Dear viewer, are you going to fight against the corporate machine that Games Workshop is and actively show them that you're 3D printing and fighting against them and going through to other IPs and being like, see, they didn't make World War II female Ruchenschlaben or whatever Germans had, or I don't know, American Ranger women. What are you going to do? Are you going to fight Games Workshop? Are you going to move on to a new IP? Are you going to find a nice little setting in 2nd or 3rd edition 40k and only use fluff during that period of time and have great discussions on the internet about where exactly did 2nd edition stop and where did 3rd start and end? Great conversations, I'm sure. Riveting times. Interesting as filling out your tax forms. So put that down in the comments. Let me know. I believed it was a matter of time, and honestly, I'm surprised it took this long. I don't care about 40k anymore. I moved on to 30k, and they destroyed that with poor fluff and bad writing. Maybe I'm just bitter, and nothing can please me. That's where you're wrong. Drugs please me. I like drugs. I'm going to finish with this quote. I don't know why apt, perhaps. Companies can never teach values. It is always a marketing effort. While civil society should also have better sources to define and defend its values, apparently, however, this is not actually the situation. Instead, we have only learned that values can also be expressed with brands, but that's not the case either, because we've merely been taught it in the form of propaganda, repetition, and marketing. The surveillance spotlight in the panopticon not only monitors, but also emits something. I just thought that was nice. Very cute. Cute poem. Cute poem. Adorable. I'll let you decide what this means to you. Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, there's multiple things that will define that as you as an individual. With the goings on abroad, this is a very small piece of the puzzle, and the puzzle should be burned. I've been Cat, and you've been watching The Outer Circle. And remember what Arch said.